Okay, so what I'm working on this morning is trying to speed up my TC2000 because when the market opens, and I'm also trying to record, and I've got trade ideas running, and I have to upgrade my internet. It's just running slow, and also I want to simplify. My cats are going nuts and attacking my Christmas tree over there. So I've got this scan here, which ideally I would just have this one here, or this layout, I should say, and this would have everything that I need. However, I think it's slowing things down. So what I want to do is just I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to just cut things down. So what I'll do, let's see, I'd still like to have news and positions up. I think what I want to do is have like an anticipation scan set up. So, and then also have like stuff that's breaking out. So I think this will be, what I'll do is create an anticipation setup. So we'll get rid of the bull combo scan. This one is more of an anticipation setup scan. This is stuff that's in a Darvis box. Okay, and then this one, what I got here, it's a bear combo scan. So I'm gonna get rid of that. We'll get rid of this. Okay, and then I've got this micro thing here. Get rid of that. EPS. We're just trying to. I can add back, but I'm really trying to cut back on the number of scans I have running. So let's move this over here, flagged, and then A list that's just cutting things down even further. Trades, trades from the past week. Let's just get rid of that for now. I'll keep this down below. Okay, make this a daily chart. So I love that about TC2000. You just hit the number 1, and it'll show you a daily chart. So this I will add some more, probably a couple more anticipation setups to this scan. So right now this isn't set to that. Also looking at price growth, and that gives you 18 names. Let's look at this scan here and make ADR. Actually, let me delete that one. I think that's my old ADR2. ADR2. Let's set that to greater than 3. Okay, close. So right now that's at 42. And then my default watch list, this is a lot here. So it's nice in that it allows you to filter things, but again, it can slow you down. And that's fine for an anticipation setup. You could probably leave that. But let me go with simple. So this one has more. So what I like to look at is what's been up the most. Now this is looking at bullish setups. So filter by, got this NXTP, which I have traded, and probably should look into a little bit more. ALT, this is a biotech weight loss company. So we're looking at stuff that's been tight and that's broken out already. But these have made a big move over the past, basically 1 month is 22 days, trading days. Ariane, look at that flag breakout. And now this move here, you have 95%, and out of here you're up 58%. So maybe if you look at leg 2 equaling leg 1, maybe it has some room to run. But flip into a weekly chart here, you just broke out of that. Man, I traded this and I sold too soon. Same thing with Mara. So letting stuff run, you got to let stuff run. That is what I have to work on. So you've seen a lot of the, what are we seeing? A lot of Bitcoin stocks, this firm that's setting up there. So these are some ones that you can potentially take while they are going sideways. But you also want to go through this scan so that when stuff is breaking out, you already had a chance to look at it. And maybe your subconscious mind is working on it in the background, thinking about it. Open. Okay. So it's a good thing to go through before the market opens. Carvana, look at this flag. It's trading under that. Look at this little pullback here. So if we look at a 15-minute chart, it's trading in that range. I like it. DPST, KDA. Okay. And twist, potentially making a move here. All right, so I have, now I have this, I'm going to rename it to anticipation. Let me get my head out of the way. So we want to do anticipation, bullish, and I'll probably set one up that's bearish as well. And now what I can do is just close and save that. Close and save. This one I started to make, and I think the intention was to just have it set up as a chart, but I'll close that for now. Maybe with just like one watch list. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back into here, and I'm going to delete this one. What else can I delete? I'll delete this in a Darvis box for now, and in the bear combo. I have not really been using that with how hot the market has been. I haven't really been wanting to short anything, much of anything. So for now, I will eliminate that one. And this is set up, so I have what I have going on here. I've got two different bull combo scans, right? I've got, let's see, revenue, 52-week high. Now I can put that on the bull. So that's only going to give me a couple of names. TDW, whereas this will give me a lot more names. I'm just putting more filters. So it's the same thing, but I'm filtering it down. And you could use that with the arrows over here. But what I want to do too over here is clean this up a little bit. So replace all columns, R22. So again, I'm really trying to, I think, and I don't know this, you could tell me, I don't know this, but I'm just imagining that if you're having all these different columns running, that's going to slow down the speed. So that's my main goal, is what I'm after, is trying to speed this website up, or this TC2000 up. Flag. Okay. Put that on the scanner. Probably what I could also do is create a new layout, duplicate, and just have one set up really just for trades. So if I want to go back and look at my trades, that way I can eliminate, I'm trying to eliminate stuff, right? So we'll keep trades and maybe get rid of all these scanners here. Let's delete. And I'll move this up here. If I can, these cats are still going crazy over there. Move down here. All right, there we go. So this will be one that I'll label trades. Trades. Okay. So I've done some good trading lately, as you can see in there. And now I'll close and save that. And then I'll come back over to here and cut that out. Okay. So really trying to reduce. All right. So for me, it's quickly, if I go through these scans quickly, I can flag stuff, and then I can go through my flag and then move it over to my A list. Actually, I do like to have, probably want to do, this has a lot on it right now. And there are a lot of setups in here. So what I want to do is refine this process. I'm just refining my process is what this whole video is about. What I'm going to do is try to, let me think about this. So if I come in here and I flag stuff, right? Then what I could do is go copy all two symbols to a new personal watch list. Let's go 12, 27, 23. Okay. So I have that all on a watch list, right? Now I want to get rid of CBRX. So watch list 12, 27, 23. Now I have that here. And I don't want that as my default. Let's replace. Okay. All right, so I have, that's my list from today, which now I can just get rid of all these flags. And then I can go through this list here and flag some of the better setups that I want to, or something that I want to look into a little more deeply. I think what I'll do is Let me just expand this a second. Yeah. What I'm going to do is create, do I have a list, a to list? I'm going to create like another watch list. I think I need more watch lists. Let me do, come in here, go personal, to, okay. And then I'll tab this over here and I'll copy all symbols. Actually, what I'll do is I'll move this to here. So you'll see in a second. So now I'll copy all these to 2. Here. And then I'll remove all from here. Okay. So it's just like the watch list management. So what I like about this now is the way it's set up is I can quickly just drag it over here. Right. So I want this is like my number 1 list. So my A list essentially is what that is. And I only want to have a few select top names on there. So it's like a process of going through all the scans. And then I also have trade ideas, filtering things down quickly through flagging, right? And then from flagging, I can drag stuff over to 2. Or if I flag stuff, I can drag it right into 1 here. But if I have a longer watch list to start the day, this is kind of a longer list than I usually would have. I guess that's why I have this going the way I do. So IoT, that's got a nice sideways action here. Let's look at a smaller time frame here. Right, so it's flagging up. Trying to break out and failed. Now the float on this is probably too high for my liking, so I'd probably pass on that. That's already broke out, math. So I'll just go through this list here. And right now I don't see anything that is viable at the moment. But I have things set up here. So now when a market opens, I'm still a few hours before market open. I have my flags here, so I can go through and flag stuff quickly. And then I can move to here. But if there's a lot of stuff that I want to still keep track of, I still have this to list. Right? So I've gone through and done some work on these through anticipation scans that I have in TC2000. And I also use Stock Fetcher is another one that I have set up with various scans. So I can put everything into this to list, but flagging and then moving into the A list. That's really what it's all about. So now, hopefully, these here, hopefully I'll have things running a little faster. CVRX, that broke out, I missed that one. Twist, VKTX, and AOI. All right. So I can go back to look at those later. And let's see. Can I clean up this layout even more? Maybe put the news over here. I don't know. I like to see the news when I'm flying through these stocks. A list. I think this is a good layout right now. Let's see this layout. So I got my pre-market. All right, now stuff's starting to pop up in the pre-market. BT, that's a weekly. Let's go to the daily. Right? So I marked it, never took it. Boyle, that's the bear flag. HUTT, Mara, and CHRS. So we're seeing yet again the the crypto stocks are on the move still. Right? GPTC. Look at a weekly chart. Still moving on up. Okay.